At last, it's time to end this. I'm going to defeat you once and for all. And I'm going to eat your creamy peanut butterness. Because I am Batman. What the? Wait. No. God damn you, Barry. I had it. I finally had it. It was my time. It was my time.
Welcome to Joe's Geek Show, the new series where we talk comics and The Batman Who Laughs, issue number 7. Written by Scott Snyder with art by Jock, colors by David Barron, and letters by Sal Cipriano. So The Batman Who Laughs, issue number 7 is the long-awaited conclusion to this whole Batman Who Laughs storyline that, frankly, from issue 1 has just been nothing but spectacular. The Batman Who Laughs is one of the most terrifying concepts, I think, in the entire Batman lore in the last few years, and that is Batman being infected by the Joker toxin and losing all his inhibitions, all of his restraint, and just thinking about chaos, anarchy, and in some ways, the decimation of the Batman legacy. And as this issue starts off, we actually think that Batman has fully succumbed to the Joker toxin, that he is another Batman Who Laughs, but as we soon find out, he is not 100% infected and has been leading on the Batman Who Laughs for a few pages. But the Batman Who Laughs, he figures this was already gonna be a thing, and he ends up shooting Bruce Wayne so that he can chase after the little Bruce Wayne. And as he's doing so, ends up running into Alfred, who just starts unloading a shotgun in still yet another super badass Alfred moment. However, the gunshots aren't enough to kill him, and the Batman Who Laughs gets back up, but our good Batman comes and kicks him in the back and just starts beating the ever-living daylights out of the Batman Who Laughs by shooting harpoons that he had set up, shocking him with electricity, and even taking the Martha Wayne nameplate off the gravestone and just smashing it into his face over and over, putting it down, stomping on it. I'm honestly surprised the Batman Who Laughs was still alive after how brutally Batman laid the smack down. And while all this is going on, Jim Gordon and his son are still down beneath the Batcave with the Grim Knight, who is now holding Jim under the water, trying to get him to drink it because the water was infected with the toxins, and it turns out that they had replaced all of the spraying material that would have counteracted the toxin with the toxin itself, so that either way, everybody was still going to get infected. Looking like he might join up with the Grim Knight, Jim's son takes a knife and ends up plunging it into the Grim Knight himself, and he just stabs him over and over and over. These panels, of course, being played out in conjunction with Batman doing a similar act to the Batman Who Laughs. And everything is just so gripping and intense, and it really shows just the toll that this whole event has taken on Batman or Jim's son, and how broken they are as people, but still trying to do good in hopes for the future. And the story starts to wrap up as they've been using little Bruce Wayne to give Batman blood transfusions to get the Joker toxin out of his system, and Batman, aka Bruce Wayne, telling Alfred that he believes the Joker remade the toxin somewhat so that it was slower acting, so that is how he was able to stay Batman for a longer period of time, rather than succumbing to it faster as was intended. And I forgot to mention, just for a brief second, as Batman was beating up the Batman Who Laughs, he had kind of decided that he was going to enact the plan anyway and infect everybody, but the Joker actually did show up to shoot Batman in one of the coolest panel shots I've ever seen of the Joker. But in the grand scheme of things, Batman Who Laughs defeated, Bruce Wayne cured, Grim Knight dead, and then darkness starts to creep back onto the page as we see Commissioner Gordon stumble around and a police officer asking him, "Are you okay? You don't look so good." And then Commissioner Gordon saying, "I'm fine. In fact, never better," as he takes off his glasses and reveals that he is now infected with the toxin, which is going to be picked up in Joshua Williamson's Batman Superman issue number 1. And what can I say about this book other than amazing? It was just simply amazing. I loved every single issue of this book. I liked the Grim Knight one-shot book that is associated with this series. Everything about the story, from the characters to the concepts to the art to the color choices, have been utterly fantastic, with my only complaint of this series ever is just a small design choice in the bubbles of the Batman Who Laughs, where it's black with red text, and it does hurt the eyes a little bit. But nonetheless, that does not change the fact that the Batman Who Laughs issue number 7 gets the epic gold medal. So the Batman Who Laughs issue number 7, have you read this book? I would love to know your thoughts on it. Please leave your comments in the comment section below, and if you like this video, I'd love it if you'd smash that like button, share it with some friends, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and ring that notification bell for more comic book content. Alright, take care, have a great day, and as always, stay geeky.